Well, hello, and welcome back, y'all. Today I am bringing you some snippets of the live walkthrough that was just done with The Sims and Rochella for the Adventure Awaits pack. You have to thank these three lovely ladies for putting this all together, for doing this live. They really do touch on a lot of things that we have all had a lot of questions about, and I think you are going to need to watch this live video from beginning to end. There's so much information and more they didn't even tell us. They first start off talking about the archery, and there's a lot of really cool aspects to it, including teaching. They also go into the different diving boards and the different swatches they have. And it's really cool to see the Sims jump off of it, especially when they don't have any kind of skill level when it comes to diving. It's kind of funny. You got to watch it. They also go into the water slide, which I am excited about. It is so fun to see in actual gameplay. It really, really is. They also go into the butterfly terrarium and all the different things that you can do with it, not just stick your butterflies in there, but also interactions. And you can also place butterflies on your lot, not just mosquitoes and stuff like that. And there's all kinds of butterflies too. And then the playground, I loved seeing how Rochella was putting this together piece by piece so that you can kind of get a better understanding of how this whole playground thing works. I know that was kind of a question that was going around in my head at least. But one cool thing about this that I noticed is not only can you build your own playground, and whether it be a big one or a small one, but you can also move the entire playground set that you've put together as one thing. So you don't have to move each individual piece one at a time, which I think is a really, really good aspect. It's a smart aspect to include. They also go into the imaginary friends. This is just one of them, but only your sim can see them. Other sims cannot. They also go into some of the getaway presets and how those kind of work and how that would be the best way to do it from the beginning. Also go into the role details and the specifics of that, the getaway specifics, things like that, all the little nuances of having a gateway. You can even have matching outfits, which I think is one of the coolest parts of the getaway. They go into hide and seek, which is so fun. Apparently they can hide in anything, which is even better. And this, I just wanted to show you a little bit of some of the gameplay that you could do with the archery, and there, she's teaching them. You can make changes during the getaway, so you don't have to stop the getaway, get out, make your changes, and go back in. You can just do it while you're in the middle of the getaway, which is great. And the Sims have full autonomy. So, like the playground, they're just going to go in and play on everything. Same thing with the water activities. You say water activities, anything that's water related, they're going to do it. So I think that's kind of nice to see. They also have challenges for the little ones, for the younger kids, and as well as the teens and stuff like that, but there's some new ones. They have the paper crafts, which is really, really cool, because one of the examples they gave was the butterfly, and you can actually place the butterfly once it's done on the wall and name it, which is so cool. Campfires. They just come sit around the campfire. If that's one of your activities, everybody does it. They show a couple of other imaginary friends throughout, and they also kind of walk you through kind of how to bring your imaginary friend to life. First thing you got to do is age them up. Have a good friendship with them, and then you can make them real. So cool. And then the blender, oh my God, so many options. So many options with the blender. It's so cool. And then they also did like a getaway for teens. And this one they went and customized it on the live, kind of walking you through all the different options. And my goodness, there are so many options. It's insane. You thought businesses and hobbies had options. This one has options. So many options. It's I can't even tell you how crazy it is. I was like, is she done scrolling yet? No. You can also make your own schedule, of course. That's part of the options thing that you can do with the getaways. So they kind of touched on some of the things that you could do, how to set it up a little bit. They also touched on the kayaks. It's really cool to see it in action. I really liked that. And the views are amazing. So pretty. Of course, they showed the geyser for a little bit, and you got to ask yourself if smoothies really are good for Sims. They talk about that too. And the metal slide. Oh my God, who hasn't had a horrible childhood memory of the slide? We all have. They go into the hot tub and how it is just chef's kiss. I love it. I love the hot tub. And of course, during the free time, Sims will find whatever they can do. If there's nothing scheduled, they will autonomously do whatever there is available to do. So I think that's a neat aspect as well. They also go into the working out aspect with the stationary bikes and the free weights and things like that. And they also show you some more of the gorgeous scenery and a little quick view of the town. They didn't show you everything, but they did show you some of it, which is really, really cool. But as always, Sims will always be Simmin'. Make sure you thank Rochella, Jill, and Jessica for an absolutely wonderful live. And if you guys haven't watched it yet, make sure you go check it out. They have so much information, so many details, a lot of background information that is quite interesting, but some of it's very funny. The one thing that caught me off guard was the horse. Yeah, the horse story is just phenomenal. You really need to watch the live, if for no other reason, just for that. But they do give you a lot of insight and a lot of other information that I don't think you would normally get if you weren't talking to the Sims team. Go watch the video, give them a like, please do. Let the Sims team know that they're doing a fantastic job, at least with the lives and everything else. And if you have questions for them, by all means, go to their EA forum and ask the questions there. From what I understand, they do look at every question that's out there. So until next time, y'all, have fun.